I'm Matt Stanley, and I lead sales and marketing for our analytic solutions here at FICO. For today's Model Builder discussion, I'm joined by Andy Flint, who's responsible for product management of our modeling solutions. Today we'll be covering ways to incorporate macroeconomic data to improve predictions of risk. Andy, banks have successfully been using credit scoring for many years. These scores typically incorporate data about individual borrowers, such as debt level and payment history. Why is it so important now to augment that view with macroeconomic factors?
Yes, naturally, in light of the banking crisis, I think we're all more acutely aware of the influence that the macroeconomy has, not just on our business, but even on our daily lives. Now, lenders in particular are under a great deal of pressure, more pressure than ever, not just to demonstrate compliance, but also to bolster their capital management practices, and at the same time still grow their business.
That's certainly a tall order. How can they do that?
Well, one of the balancing acts that banks have to negotiate is the amount of money that they lend out relative to the capital that they put in reserve and guard against potential credit losses. Now, that balance has a strong influence on the revenues that they take in, and it directly impacts the top line. So if we can incorporate the Treasury's view of economic projections, that's going to help the bank set the right level of loss reserves and make them a more efficient lender.
And how does FICO help banks solve this problem?
FICO has really been investigating this relationship between economic cycles and consumer credit risk for as long as I remember, decades. And recently that research has yielded a robust approach to modeling the connections that exist between macroeconomic shifts and the loss rates we experience at each level of the score distribution. Now, by observing the portfolio dynamics over time, and in particular across business cycles, we can build regression models that line up the economic indicators that drive changes in that odds-to-score relationship. And the analytics we're using in this case is a combination of time series analysis and panel regression. And that gives us the power to project forward-looking odds. And it gives our customers the power to inject their economic outlooks into their decision-making.
And how does this work? Is this services that I have FICO provide for me, or is this a software solution?
Well, it's really up to you. We can do this analysis on your behalf and share the results. We can give you the software to do this on your own, and we can collaborate basically anywhere in between. Most of the time, we develop that first economic model with you, and then we turn over the tools so you can further refine and apply those models going forward.
And the software?
We call this the Economic Impact Module, and it's the latest advance that we've added to our analytic workbench, Model Builder.
One of the reasons that we're so excited about the Economic Impact Module is it's the first viable way to combine the power of individual level scores with the forward view of macroeconomic trends. These improved risk projections will help banks not only make better decisions on their individual customers, but also to plan their capital allocations better and ensure that they are guarded against recession.